Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Crypto Nation. If you're new here, it's totally free to subscribe. Hit the like button for post notifications. Hey, just want to say thanks to my recently new subscribers. Hey, if you get a chance, hey, if you guys want to see more, quality content, I'm going to be doing more price predictions and everything, and doing a lot more. So yeah, definitely go check me out over at the Patreon. Trying to get my first 10 members. It's going to be worthwhile, just $15 a month. Other crypto YouTubers are charging more. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely going to be getting more private content going that way. My Patreon, I just set it up this past weekend, so still fairly new, but definitely get a chance to get in there if you can. But anyways, let's get right on to it. We got Bitcoin at 94,000. It pulled looked like it pulled back. So it looked like the Bitcoin dominance is it's about over now. Bitcoin pumped all the way up to 99K, 99 like 400, I think was his new all-time high. But this is still looking good, guys. The fact that we have a Bitcoin at 94,000, still looking good. I would have thought we would have hit 100K, but we didn't. But it's no problem. We're going to eventually, hit that 100K eventually, most likely by the end of this month or early June. Excuse me, I said early June, early December. We'll possibly hit that 100. Uh, Matter of fact, we are going to hit the 100K Bitcoin. That's pretty much inevitable. It's definitely going to happen. Most likely, I'm looking at. Let me see. This month is almost over. The last day of November will be November 2nd. Excuse me, November 30th is the last day, which is Saturday. Then we're going to be going into December. So yeah, guys, let's get ready for that. And let me see here. We got Ethereum, at 3,441. So it looked like the Ethereum is starting to pump. Now, first it was Bitcoin. Now it's shifted over to Ethereum. So yeah, if Ethereum could start pumping, a lot of the Ethereum altcoins could start pumping as well. We got Solana kind of pulled back. It's down over 5% for the 24 hours. Solana went up to like I think it went up to like 260. I got Solana, um, BNB. There's XRP at 144. XRP is definitely on track. But anyhow, I wanted to do an update on Swift Coin. We got Swift Coin at right now at a price of 2038.81. I think earlier today it went up to like 40% of a penny. Let me see here. Yep, it hit 40% of a penny today. And then it slightly retraced back down. But the real $1 million question is this time can Swift hold its price after a major pump? So it's up 25% for the month, 17% for the week. So Swift Coin is looking bullish, like it's trying to, like it's trying to heat up. I know a few of my subscribers is holding big bags of Swift. It has a good technology behind it. With the cross-chain swaps and all that. They're using AI. They got a couple of millionaires, and I think at least one billionaire behind the project. But the price has been stagnant for a good while now over the last like 6 months. It hasn't really pumped since like early June, then before it took a dump, all the way down into the early 20s. But now it looks like Swift is finally starting to, possibly gain its traction back. But like I said, we definitely got to see what's going to happen. Like I said, Swift has a history of after every major pump, it just goes back down and dump again. But this time, we're getting, this is a super cycle. We're going to see what Swift is really made out of going forward. As Ethereum and Bitcoin continues to climb up, especially when we eventually have a Bitcoin that's over $1,000, Bitcoin, excuse me, over 100K Bitcoin eventually. So let's see here. We got a 34 million market cap. Okay, this market cap is definitely not right here. The real market cap is about 34,000, excuse me, 34 million market cap. It's ranked 770. So yeah, look like Swift is going to be on track. I think it's only going to be a matter of time before it explodes. Here is the major exchanges it got. Now Swift never got the Binance listing for some strange reason. It never got the Binance listing, which is I don't understand why. But I'm thinking if they somehow, I haven't heard anything about Binance, but if they do get the Binance listing somehow, I think the price is really going to explode. But like I say, I don't think they need Binance. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're waiting on, but I haven't heard anything about them getting a Binance listing. But it's on Coinbase, OKX, BingX, Gate.io, and KuCoin are the one, two, three, four, five major exchanges that is traded on. So yeah, let me see here. Okay, let's check out the community here. Okay, let's see what's going on with the volume. So right now it's up 31% volume. That's looking pretty good. 31% volume. Um, check out the let me see here. Check out the community here. Go to the community page. It says Swift Frame Daily. Okay, check out the community. Okay, it says Swift. Okay, hold on just one second. What happened here? Okay, it says Swift. I've been holding and have been patient a long time with this, but I'm only giving it 3 more days before I'm out. I have a lot of funds tied up in this, and I couldn't be more could excuse me, I could be making more serious profits in other coins. It says this sucks. Okay, this person said this December 23rd. You know, like I said, yeah, it is frustrating. You're holding it that long, but like I said, Swift has a history of not holding its price. Like it'll pump good, but then it doesn't hold. Like a retracement is normal. You see a major pump, and then it kind of pulls back a little bit, and then retraces, and then finds a new level of support. But what happened last June was like, oh, it was mind-boggling. It pumped all the way up to 75% of a penny, and then it eventually dumped all the way down into like in the 20s. And like I said, I can't lie to you, I got wrecked pretty hard holding Swift. And at that time, I was holding about a million, a little bit over a million Swift when that happened. I was like, oh my goodness, that put a bad taste in my mouth. But people who bought back in the Swift when it dumped all the way back down in the 20s, hey, you guys are in the green. If you didn't sell, but then you kept, you ate up those dips. Hey, that's good for you as well. You was able to buy a lot more Swift for cheaper. But yeah, man, because I think my average for Swift, I think my average was around like in the like I think early late 30s, early 40s was my average. So when it dumped all the way back down to 20s, I was down bad in Swift. I ended up having to leave and try to get into like a cheaper coin or whatever. But anyways, but it looked like Swift is it's um it's finally trying to head up. Now, if you was a new investor that got into Swift over the last few months, when Swift was in the 20s, hey, you guys are in the green right now. You guys are actually in the green right now. If you was in Swift, had I known that Swift would have dumped last summer, hey, I would have sold when we got up to 75% of a penny weight. And then it dumped all the way back down to the 20s. I was could have just loaded back up for cheap, but that wasn't the case for me. I ended up getting wrecked, and because at the time during the summer, I thought we were gonna, I thought we were heading up to a penny. I thought our parabolic bull run was starting, but I was totally off on that one. It didn't really start until like November. Had I known, I would have did things differently, definitely last summer. Had I known, that we was gonna be getting those flash crashes over the summer. But anyways, I learned my lesson. Never to assume what the market is gonna do. Always assume that the market could dump, but I was just totally off. But anyways, but now it's, we're at the going towards the end of November. I believe between now and like December, January, it's going to be a lot of big things happening in crypto. Even if even if over the last few months you took some big losses, hey, this is a perfect time to rebuild your portfolio. And I'm definitely in the process of rebuilding my portfolio. But yeah, we got let me see here. Yeah, most people are still bullish on Swift. I still believe in the play. Like I said, I still believe this thing could get up to like 20 to 30 cents in a bull run. You know, um, I can see this getting up to a 5 billion market cap when it's all said and done. I'm trying to think of 5 billion market cap. That'll be about 50 cents. So for for Swift to get the 5 billion market cap, that'll mean it'll have to get the 50 cents because it has a max supply of 10 billion coins, right? Yeah, so it has a max supply of 10 billion coins. 8.9 billion is in circulation. So if it hits a dollar, that's 10 billion market cap if it hits a dollar. So yeah, because it's 10 billion coins. But honestly, um, I don't think Swift is going to get that high. It could, you never know, it's crypto. But to be more realistic, I'm calling like 20 to 30 cents this cycle. But like I said, I could be wrong. But I always like to stay conservative, but I'm just calling 20 to 30 cents. in this 2024-25 bull run. But tell me what you think about Swift. How many you're holding? Like I said, if you're holding a big bag, there's people who's holding like probably 2 to 3 million Swift. So you definitely going to have an exit strategy, depending, how many like Swift coins you're holding. But anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button for post notifications. Hey, like I said, I'm gonna have my Patreon in the description. I'm gonna have more. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing more price predictions and all that. You can ask the questions. You'll be able to send me private messages and all that. So definitely, guys, get the Patreon if you have questions about your portfolio. If you want me to give you advice, even though I'm not a financial advisor, but if you want to get a second opinion on your portfolio and all that, I can be that more one-on-one with you as well. So definitely, guys, get that Patreon. That's gonna give you guys full access to everything what I'm gonna be doing. Because a lot of times people ask me questions like in my live stream, people ask me questions about a coin. I just don't have time to answer the questions. That's why I keep telling you guys go to the Patreon, and I can try to answer your questions or whatever. It gives you full access because, like I said, when I'm doing my live streams, whatever you comment in there asking me questions like about a coin, whatever. I honestly, a lot of times I just don't have the time to look at it right there and answer the questions. So that's why I got another purpose why I finally got my Patreon set up. But then, like I said, if you really support me, you'll go to the Patreon anyways. But anyways, there we have it for Swift. That's my update. Hope everybody have a happy, safe Thanksgiving and a happy Monday. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.